This was terrible. Okay, I think I'm live. I think I'm supposed to be live now. Am I live? I think I should be live. I'm not seeing it on my telephone preview. Maybe. Holy shit! The delay is not great. That was fucking excruciating. I had to read like Reddit threads right now. This is okay. Hi everybody. I pulled through. This is so weird. I had to like coordinate how OBS uses my GPU or whatever. Oh, my phone does sounds. Please don't do sounds. This was excruciating. I pulled through though. This is like I am actually so. I guess I'm proud of myself for fixing this problem, but I don't understand what's up with like modern software that this needs this level of brainstorming, because the older version of OBS it just fucking worked. Like I ran the setting wizard once and there were very little issues, and then I decided to I upgraded it to use for like Twitch with Streamlabs. First of all, Streamlabs like does not see, like they don't want to communicate, and I have like troubleshooted it with my very knowledgeable friend, and we ran like an entire list of like possible issues and tried to fix it. Nothing worked. So she kind of was stumped, like, well, I don't know what to do anymore. And turned out I will just have to use Streamlabs on its own for Twitch. But yeah, somehow my device invents like unique issues that have never. Hi Simon, hi Flame Shadow. Like I'm glad you're here. Like I've been wanting to stream for months now, but shit just kept happening. I'm very happy to be here, but like yeah, my device just invents tech issues that have not occurred before apparently. Probably not that big of a deal, but yeah, I'm here now. And I have a character that I want to draw because they're cute. For ArtFight, because I'm doing ArtFight this year to the surprise of me, including me, of everybody, including me. Yeah. There was like another person I wanted to attack, but there's like pretty. It's lore intense, and I will need to read a lot for it, and I have not managed to do it before stream, and I'm a bit self-conscious about my streaming. My like the option is either I'm sitting here in silence while I read, or I read out loud, and it's scary. Yeah, but for now, nice and relatively easy, like this bookworm bird owl furry-esque character whom I found randomly while browsing like new characters on ArtFight, and he's very neat, and I can't say no to a bird person. I'm not drawing enough bird people. That's my diagnosis. But yeah, I think ArtFight is like uniquely suited for streaming, and I would be excited to stream some more before ArtFight is over, because I think it would be neat, and I maybe will be able to do so on Sunday. And also just need to get used to the fact that I can't plan my streams like a week in advance anymore. I need to be kind of a bit more snappy with that. Which is weird for me, but there's a lot of readjustment, lifestyle readjustment I'm doing, because I have a job now, and I also am not as like I'm medicated. I'm better mentally, but also I have a shit ton of things going on in my life, and I need to manage. Yeah, a very fun character, and hopefully I will be able to yeah, keep up with chat. Sorry, I'm still kind of like adrenaline ridden from that speedrunning the troubleshooting session with OBS. I honestly am still kind of in disbelief that it actually worked, that I solved the tech issue. Not that it doesn't happen often, it's just often. It's just, it was a very, very, very particular issue. Yeah, thanks. I'm now like working in a trans like NGO, and I have no idea what my salary is and when I will get it, but I technically have a day job now. Has been a bit of a frustrating gig, I gotta say. Working with people is hard. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm an assistant of a coordinator of the physical hub for Kyiv trans community, and like we just opened quite recently, maybe damn like 2 months maybe, and it's a bit of a hassle. We are kind of, it's not like we're struggling, but also trying to find our footing. And yeah, people can be kind of frustrating to work with, I think. And also, like, my colleague whom I am an assistant of is a little bit unhelpful at times, and communication with management is kind of, I mean, it's fine, it's just like everybody is too tired, and I kind of have the energy, but also not for like 4 people, and it's hard. It's a weird experience. I'm still kind of processing the new workload. Yo, oh, music. I forgot about music. Like, it's weirdly quiet. Yeah, but at least the fact that I'm up to date on OBS now means that I will be able to use all sorts of cool plugins. Like, I will try and search a plugin to preview track names. I kind of saw plugins for it, but most of them are like, if you're using Spotify in your browser or there, which, like, no, I'm just, please just take metadata from my DLC player, please. But I should be able to find something with it. I think I did find it somewhere in my saved tabs on some of my devices. One of my devices, I just don't know where. Should I like make another reblog on Tumblr that I am finally alive? I'm also very excited to be streaming while freaking medicated. Not being depressed should make this stuff way easier. And also, hopefully, now that I have the OBS setup, the new version, next time will be not as fucking stressful. Yeah, jumping straight in. The other thing that I have in like bookmarks for an attack that would be cool to do is like there's Evil Yuri, and I'm like yes, and it's also like between like two characters, one of which is a bird person, which I'm like yes, and not just any bird person. It's like a cool bird, which I don't remember the English name for, unfortunately. It's called a whale bird in Ukrainian, but I don't remember the English name. I'm also maybe misidentifying the character design because it is stylized, so maybe I'm thinking of the wrong bird. It may be a different bird. I'm drawing for like 5 minutes and my hand hurts. Why? Something's up. I will not be streaming for too long today. Like, I'll probably end at 10 p.m. my time. It's like in 3 hours, which is a decent stream. It's just like I had a pretty exhausting a pretty exhausting day yesterday, and tomorrow will also be kind of a doozy. I sunburned my lower paws because I was out protesting, and because the protest was like at 10. It's kind of early for me, so when I was leaving home, my brain was completely like lethargic. I could not think, and I don't know why I have not caught that. Like, I should probably put socks on, like, under my sandals, because the sun is a deadly laser and it kills everything. Yeah, all else was covered. I was wearing a hat. I wore long pants, long sleeves, so all else is fine. But my poor feeties doing panthenol treatments now. At least the skin isn't peeling off, which is, it means that it's not too bad, but it's still like bad enough that it's kind of itchy today, and just not a pleasant thing. My skin color there like went like darker by a few shades, which is like kind of crazy. I get a tan so quickly. Yeah, my paws, they're now, they crisped up a little bit. I would be so like so much darker if I allowed sun to touch my skin, but I do not. I do want to I actually have an idea for like an swim outing with some local transes. I think of doing it with just my friends first, because I recently found there's like a few nice-ish lakes pretty close to my home, and I kind of want to try there first. And then I also have a out of city location in mind where I kind of would like to organize like a more populous outing with local trans community, because goodness knows so many of us really want to swim but can't for a variety of reasons. And the beach I found should be pretty nice. It's like technically still within city border, but kind of like on edge, and especially if we pick a non-weekend, it should be pretty chill. But it's also kind of like nicely accommodated. There are like showers and dressing cubicles, whatever, and even like a safeguard, I think, which also good to have. Yeah, that would be very nice. Though gathering a bunch of adults in one place can be kind of a hassle. I've never done that on my own, but I don't know, I'm just feeling adventurous and I would like that very much. I kind of need to start on that because I was planning on doing it in like this, sometimes this month. So need to make a chat for that and start gathering people. Because I'm thinking like at least 10 people would be nice. 10-15 peeps. Like a few years back we had like just a picnic kind of outing. It was pretty nice. So similar stuff but with swimming. Though here some people have troubles like, oh, I don't have a swimsuit, and I'm like, do you need help with that? Like we can like go out to like find the swimsuit. I want to modify my swimsuit. No, stop. Who's writing me right now? Please don't. Oh, that's okay. Have a nice rest of your day, Flame. Yeah, I'll probably ping Tumblr that, hey, I managed to go live despite everything. It was really hard, so please show up. But honestly, for like several months not streaming, 2 people watching is quite great. I've been watching my friend play Slay the Princess, and most of the time she has like 0 viewers, and she streams currently way more than I, and it's like, yo, I'm actually pretty like, I'm pulling some numbers, huh? Should appreciate that more. Should I make the music louder? Probably not. It's kinda quiet on my end, but I can adjust my my own mixer. Yeah. At least the sketch turning out pretty nice and cute. Though maybe I want some object work. Maybe I think I'll give him a book. Whimsical oval person. So many D&D characters. Actually, I don't remember whether this one is like D&D character. I would not be surprised. Yes, it is. People be playing. The other character I want to draw, well, technically 2 characters, are also D&D. Okay. Tumblr, I'm summoning thee. I am live. Feels so stupid that right before the stream I have so many like topics in my head just floating around, and then I start to stream and it's like a great void. OBS, stop doing this bullshit. The site is still open. You freak. Ah, stop this. Stop. Yeah. Again, this wasn't a problem before I upgraded, but now that I am like minimizing a window, OBS suddenly forgets it exists and it does a black screen. Like, great. Like, why wasn't it the problem on the previous version? Like, what is wrong with you? Why can't you work? Like, what are they putting into modern software that does this? Like, it was a perfectly good functional software. They added some feature, but also like a bunch of core features that were like functional before would just break. What's up with that? It's weird. I'm trying to access my Tumblr while also not triggering OBS to do it black screen bullshit. There are some solutions for that too. I need to troubleshoot that, but I don't have time right now. Okay, Tumblr notified. What shall we do in terms of like coloring or rendering? So far I've had pretty varied attack styles, and I kind of want to keep it up. The last one I did is like a rough sketch. Oh, hi! Hi, Lizard. You did not miss much. I was having technical issues with new version of OBS because they just can't make software that doesn't do bullshit if you breathe on it wrong. Actually, so I was so stressed, but I somehow solved it on my own. It was an unpleasant experience because like I set it like everything up in advance, and I was like, yeah, I'm good, everything is fine. Like I did all the local settings, but then I'm going live and the program is like, I can't initiate translation something, look at the journal thing, like for logs, and I'm looking at the log and it's like, failed to initialize, and I'm like, what do I do with this information? I don't understand any of this bullshit, but luckily Reddit has my back, and some like forums dedicated to troubleshooting this kind of crap, because apparently it's like not an uncommon issue for newest version of OBS to not automatically like pick what graphics card it uses for encoding of videos or something, and you need to manually like in Windows settings add OBS to your graphics thing and set like preferences. Is weird. Like, why wasn't it an issue on the older version? What, Tasha? Привет! Yo, having all of my friends join chat today. I guess it's not bad that I'm a bit late. Then like I want to stream a bit earlier so I have time to rest and bullshit after the stream, but in terms of viewership, like more people can make it to my streams the later I stream, especially considering the time zones of my Western viewership. But I don't want to stream late. I actually have a decent sleep schedule now because I have a job and kind of tasks during the day. I wake up mostly at like 11, 12 these days, which isn't terribly early, but I also sleep a lot. I need sleep. With the workload currently, I need at least like 10 hours of sleep on average to feel not shit. Oh well boy, oh well boy. Did I ask how are you people doing? How's everybody? I don't remember. I was too stressed from troubleshooting. It's been a while since I streamed. What was the last stream I did? I don't actually... I think it was the request stream. Which... One person raised an interesting point that like they expected the stream to be like a request on spot and not like application in the post, which... Not a bad idea, honestly, but I don't really know how to set it up because like you can't send suggestions into like YouTube chat. I guess links to Google this? I don't know. Sounds kind of stressy to do stuff on spot. It's also like if I don't want to draw something, I need to filter out while the person who applies watches, and it's kind of like it's pressure because I don't want anybody to take it personally. I just want to do it for a particular event. I'll make this track a little bit quieter. Yeah, that's alright. Good luck with your work, Flame. I'm very glad you showed up. Always glad to see you. I will probably stream next on Saturday, but of course I will notify on Tumblr. Я зробили потише музичку. Якщо все ще гучно, я зроблю ще тише. На жаль, yeah, is the music okay now? Because I did make it a bit quieter, but I can make it even quieter still. I guess I'll do 25 for this track because it is rather loud. Because there is a delay, so whatever I do and whatever I say is kind of and then I read it even later, so I don't know when will you experience the changes. Okay, yeah, I made it like way quieter. I hope it's okay now, but unfortunately some tracks are very stupendously quiet and some tracks are like this, so I guess I'll just keep adjusting. Yay! What was I yapping previously about? Also, I did not... read some of the messages. Yeah, okay. Catching up with everybody's news, and well, I know how Tasia's news are, unfortunately. I'm so sorry you are having a bad day. Yeah, good luck with your ArtFight attacks, Ozur. I can't even keep up with your output, like you're so prolific. It's kind of crazy. But I'll give it another look today because yeah, you're blasting that shit. It's very nice. Тася, живі, сонечко. Мені шкода, що я не можу скинути тобі більше денежок на смаколіки. Але мені треба зараз економити. Трішки хоча б. I guess I should make the limbs a little bit of a different shade. Yeah, like... Your goal is 50 attacks? Why? Yay, it's a Trusi for the rescue. Why you like this? What made you think it's a normal amount? Do you want to be abnormal? 50 attacks. Holy crap. Kids these days! Honestly, I guess I've been kind of a rascal in that sense in your age too. I remember when I drew like a 20-page fully rendered, fully like actualized comic in a span of like maybe a month, maybe even less, like, and then I also had like how do I call it, like setting articles that I made like several illustrations a week for, and also wrote like a bunch of text for, and that was like normal for me. Kids are scary. Yeah, Lazur is fucking crazy. How much did they do already? Like, give me a sec, I'll find their profile. Let's make fun of how prolific Lazur is. Oh, should I call you Lapis in English, I guess? It's just a little weird because Lapis means stone and Lazuli is like the Lazur part. Yeah, you made another traditional attack. Or is it traditional? Eee. Clownятко. We love clowncore in this house. Holy shit, like... They already have 21 attacks. And I know for their goal it should be like 25, but still, like, that's absolutely insane amount in 2 weeks. "55 attacks, Simon, what the hell?" Oh no. I'm sorry about the manic episode. That does not sound healthy. But again, I guess I've been there at some point. Like, I'm just not what I'm used to. Like, I have physical and mental limitations that don't allow me to do quite this much. I also have 2 jobs, technically. I mean, it's more like 1.5. It's hard to quantify like these weird, not quite conventional jobs because like technically I'm working maybe like 1 or 2 days a week on my day job, but I need to be constantly like present virtually and solve like different crap, and also I'm kind of a part-time designer for the thing. It's weird. Which makes kind of evaluating how much effort I put into stuff very, very strange and difficult. Oh, 13. I'm bad at counting. Or yeah, I was like 5 plus 5 equals 20 just now. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, let me flash my latest attack because I'm publishing them on Tumblr and other socials with a significant delay, but on stream I can flash the most recent attack. Yeah. I think that's the first attack I did with like inclusion of my own character. This is for Quillbug, because they're my dear friend and mutual, and I can never get enough moths, and I thought it would be kind of cute to do something a bit like flirtatious with their character and one of my bugs. Gavi is just like that. She be hitting on everything that moves and doesn't. Okay, Lapis Lazuli, I will call you that. I see. Yeah, I quite like Lazur like as a adaptation of that in Ukrainian. It's a nice name. In general, like names that are colors and plants are like and minerals are banger. Tend to be banger, in my opinion. Actually, I think I'll probably finish this one pretty fast, so I guess I'll have to read about the evil Yuri. Oh no, evil Yuri! They look very, very fun. I want to take a crack at those. Even though my voice is surprisingly okay after yesterday's yelling, I'm still getting a bit sore already. Unfortunately. Whatever. I guess I can do this. Frick. My brush settings are kind of messed up because I had to reinstall Sai because it suddenly did it like weird thing again, which is weird because on this operating system, on this laptop, I have not had issues like that for the entire time that I own this device, but yeah, it gave up. And no, something happened. So some of my brushes that I'm used to having on standby are not there. Which is a bit annoying. I may need to leave to go to the bathroom. Exerted titanic effort today to only buy one coffee. The second one was like the 3-in-1 instant mix thing. It's like a weird thing that I either need like a fancy stuff or the most wild cheap shit imaginable. I also need to buy syrups to do my own coffee again because they all ran out and I need to go to the very specific store that is a very like inconvenient distance from me, and it makes it so I procrastinate stupendously on doing that. Quite annoying. But their strawberry syrup is pretty good, and the caramel is alright. I was like, on one hand, I was considering just using straight up caramel, but it's actually weirdly. What is the word? Oh no, my throat is doing bullshit. It doesn't hit like the syrup does. surprisingly less concentrated. Or I guess it's not surprising. That's what it's supposed to be. Basically, the amount of straight caramel you need to add to a drink for it to have an effect is kind of ridiculous. So it's better to... Oh no, I just realized that this is not supposed to be a collar. It's not a lapel, it's a freaking hood. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I'll fix it when I merge the layers. Just like the overall aesthetic of the garment is very... what is the word? Like suit-esque, so I kind of presumed a... Okay, I see it now. I see how this is a cloak. Okay, but I need to fix the... It was not a lapel. It was a freaking... It was a... Construction-wise, this garment. I'm thinking of the character from Silksong. Is a little bit weird, but it looks pretty cute. Well, I think I'll merge them. I'm kind of tired of managing the two layers. This typical bullshit. I'm like merging layers and then like, no, why did I do that? I need them separate again. No. But I'm impatient. Going between two layers to like adjust them is just too annoying. So just collapse everything into one. Specifically a painting thing. With line art is not an issue, but with painting I'm constantly like, I wish all of this was one thing. I don't gotta go between two layers. I don't like this area. I'm not satisfied. I need to remake this. Okay, I'll return to the layer structure because I don't like all of this success. Okay. References? Is it like an attack, or are you making it for their own characters, Simon? It's about the references. I did visit your ArtFight page, but I gotta say you're like a proficient shitposter because it's a bit hard to navigate. And like I entered the page and like my head was spinning. So yeah, you're very prolific on ArtFight apparently, which I didn't even know you did ArtFights. Somehow I just completely erased that information from my mind until I saw your profile. I'm like, holy shit. Interesting. So reference as attacks. That's actually very interesting. Is it like one of those like make me a character types of attacks or what? Redesign their character as a different species. Ah, okay, I see. That's very interesting. I've not considered. A lot of people have like in their permissions that they don't like people like making their characters into different species, but I have seen some that welcome that. I myself are like, please don't humanize my non-human characters, please, please, please. is just, it's wrong. Don't do that. It feels wrong. There's also like, I know at least 3 different separate people who have like Hollow Knight AU OCs as their characters, and they're like all very different, and it's very very interesting experience. I'm like, oh, I know these critters. I mean, I literally do, because all of these people are my mutuals. It does make me wonder, like, just how loose the rule about original characters are allowed, even with like sufficient level of modification or whatever, alteration from the original. Like, what is a sufficient level, and like, who determines that? Very subjective. Ooh, my throat is not doing great. I have very weak vocal cords, and I did some like protest yelling yesterday, and I was on the verge of losing my voice. I didn't even do that much yelling. It's just like, I'm just built different. By that I mean bad. My voice isn't cut out for this. I guess it doesn't help that I didn't have any kind of warm-up. I should maybe I should do like vocal warm-ups before the stream. Maybe it will help. Can't hurt. Because for a while my philosophy was I should save my voice for the stream and not talk the entire day, but now I realize that it's probably like has the opposite effect. It probably, like, because my voice is unwarmed, probably makes the situation worse. I did yap a little bit with myself during today. Oh, I see. I'm like, I just added color here. I forget that I locked the layer. Ow, ow, ow. My throat! Why? Water does not help. Okay, I'll go to the bathroom real quick. And we'll finish this bad boy up. Quite enjoying this. Surprisingly, like, the design isn't like neither very complicated nor very simple, but is very nicely stylizable, I guess. Stylizable. Da, 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 da. Okay, bathroom break. Bathroom speedrunner. Speaking of technical issues, I haven't even mentioned that I had to like bust out my old wired headset because apparently there are some issues with sound with using Bluetooth headset and OBS. I have not been able to solve it. Maybe I'll figure it out till the next stream, but like not today, definitely. And like my old set is fine. The only like thing wrong with it, technically as of now, is the fact that the soft pads are like they need gluing. They don't stay where they should be because I ripped them off to wash. Because unfortunately companies can't like fathom a concept of removable, like whatever these are called, like pads. Apparently they exist, but only for some reason only for like very like high-end headsets. In a like crazy price range. Don't know why. Also, if anybody has like experience with, I don't know, maybe it's in vain to ask because the issues I'm having there is kind of very weird, but yeah, I can't really work OBS. Like, there's a thing where you can launch Streamlabs through OBS, and that shit does not work for me for some reason, and it says like I don't have a particular distributory or something, but we checked. I do have everything like that states I don't, but it for some reason it still fails to like initialize the two as one thing. The plugin does not work, and even my very smart friend couldn't figure it out. A smart friend who is way more tech savvy than I am. We tried really hard, couldn't really solve it. It's not very pressing because it's not like I'm fine using OBS for YouTube and Streamlabs just on its own for Twitch. My friend wanted to like join them because she prefers OBS UI, but I don't have a strong preference. Like it's all hell for me, so it doesn't really matter. What I do want is the plugin for OBS that will show the titles of the tracks I'm listening to. Like the only like quality of live stream plugin thing I want in this fucking life. I want people to know that the currently playing track is Dull Vessel from Horror.observer. Okay, let's separate these layers. Copy layer, erase this, and put this here. Now I have a sleeve that is on the correct plane. Phew. Damn, I'm so tired. I'm so freaking tired. Oh, I also, yeah, I played this like entire gradient here, but then I completely forgot that the character has light under wings, so Yeah, let's do that real quick. We have this color, and let's do warmer and lighter. Okay. Hey. And now just yeah. I guess I'll apply these here. Okie dokie. Okay. I haven't worked in this kind of manner for quite a few years. Feeling for it. Business manner, I mean, like in these gradient-esque lineless planes. It looks nice. Looks pretty neat. It does generate like shitload of layers, which annoys me. It's like it's meant to be like this quick technique, but it also like requires at the higher level it requires like a pretty substantial layer organization, which is annoying. Okay, let's do that until, and it's like, because it's plane related and not like spatially just, the way you kind of end up grouping stuff is very counterintuitive. Like there's some spatiality to it, but sometimes they, like, the layers are a certain way just because that's the only way it works out in terms of what you need to have access to. I'm explaining this terribly. Also, it's a bit hard to, like, in terms of the scale of doneness that ArtFight has. It's a bit hard to classify these kind of techniques that are specifically, for me, they're like pretty fast, but like in terms of ArtFight classification of techniques, like this is lineless clean color, and it implies a level of finesse that I did not put into this. I don't know, maybe I am overthinking it. I don't really care about points that much anyway, so I don't really stress about it very much. There will always be kind of a level to subjectivity to this matters. I appreciate like the site's attempt to like explain like these metrics in a very like constructive manner, but yeah, there is only so much you can do when it comes to the topic of art. And okay, now I want to click a thin brush. Oh no, ellipsis. Stupid ellipsis. actually want to modify, or do I? Why am I freehanding this bullshit even though I have an elliptical ruler? I don't know, it's just like, whatever. I mean, that's the thing, like, the shapes I drew, they're not quite entirely spatially correct, and I kind of vibe with that, so then I also need to freehand this bullshit, so that's the price I pay for a naturalistic, not naturalistic, authentic look. I don't know how to call it, like freehand vibe, even though this is like like nobody gaff if I use the ruler or not. Hello, Kikori song that starts very similar to Attack on Titan. I'm out of words. It's singing time. Generally, like, in a state where it's like as if I ran a marathon right before stream. What stress does to a motherfucker. Also, it's weirdly hot. Like, it's not, the weather is okay, but my body like produces a absurd amount of heat right now for no good reason. Why do you like this? Can stunt play these glasses a little bit. I think I don't like the frame or how I drew it. I think I want to start over. My idea was to like draw the eyes on top, so there is an illusion of translucency instead of like actually making them translucent. I guess I draw the eyes first right now, and then I will work on the frame. Because I will probably not do anything to the farther eye. It will be covered by the like, what is it called, like Fresnel effect of the glass, where it's like, because it's on a bit of a different angle, it kind of covers it, but it's also just a stylization effect. Because drawing a second eye here is just unnecessary, by all means. Yeah, kind of like this. Maybe I'll make it even later. Yeah, like that. And so let's do the golden eye color. Not gold enough. More gold. Very creature vibes. I do want to direct the gaze a little bit more upwards, so the bigger pupil will. No, it looks more in focus now. That's better. A little bit. Experimenting with drawing in the second eye, maybe it will look okay. Let's see. I mean, it's not bad, especially considering that with glasses you can kind of manipulate the exact position of the eye, because lens is bullshit. We'll just pretend it's the dioptrium of the glass, of the lens. Eh. That's something like that. And wrong layer. Let's keep. And I do need to figure something with the frame. I think I'll just do a partial framing. That always works pretty well. Glasses are neat. There's just something captivating about drawing glasses with characters. It's kind of a separate way of expression stylization. Thanks. I mean, the initial, the initial character design already has great colors, so it's honestly kind of a given. Whatever shades I pick, as long as I retain the proportions of colors given by the reference, it will look pretty nice. Orange and blue, is a pretty timeless combo. Okay, that works alright. And let's add that freaking gold thing to the... What is the... I think that's called a ridge. Is it a ridge of the glasses? Yeah, I don't know why it's I want to add this material, but it doesn't quite settle. Let me see. I think if I do these and then I do these, this will look... Yeah, that works. Okay, and now I'll just... First of all, I think I want to make the lenses darker, so okay, I'll do this, but I'll alter the second shade because it's too green now. Too green. Freak. You are too green. Too orange. Oh, that's nice. And then I'll pick like a nice and light and bright, very light yellow to use as a highlight. I will need to kind of find a good spot to put the highlights on. That's fine. Okay. Maybe not a double line, maybe just a single. I'll return to this a little bit later. Yeah, I'll return to this a bit later. I want to finish filling in all the surfaces first. And then I'll probably do some major layer merging to add the details. So EP, it's so criminal EP. Okay, let's give him a book. Yeah, the layer confusion, it starts, it begins, where do I put? I guess I will use this spot. Hopefully I will not need to add any more layers because I am starting to get majorly confused. Yeah, apparently, oh, this might be a problem. Okay, whatever. I guess that's all right. That is an awfully curved book. Doesn't make the most sense spatially, but I don't care. I think I'll just make it a little bit wider here, like this. Book. Weird. Book. Okay. Whatever, it's just a problem. But it is a bit weird. As I say, I'm not paid enough for this. Which means I'm not paid for this. Okie dokie. Time for details. I'll start with the head. We need the light feathered brows. Very cute, very cute. I see. No clipping right now. Yes, that's adorable. Simply very cute. I actually need to move it like way up. Yes, you know what I mean? Like, layers are now like extremely unintuitively placed. Why is it so quiet? Why is carbon stories mixed so quietly? Oh, I see. For some reason, it showed a different track than it was actually playing. And this one I need to remove from the thing, and I'm telling it every single stream and I forget. Okay, because of this technique I ended up with very unintuitively placed layers and it pisses me off. I'm like pretty much right here. This one I need like here, yeah, all over the place, all over the freaking place. And also I need to introduce like a darker color for some feather details. I'll change this a little bit later when I will work more on shadowy things. Damn, I'm so sleepy. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about how to detail the paws. I think I want to darken them compared to the wing because currently they're they read poorly. As well as some like full like line supporting lines too. Kind of, it will need that. Just a little bit here and there. But again, I will do that later. I like how this claw looks. It's a bit too loose. Okay, and pretty much the same for the lower feet. I'm sure birds are crazy, rocking 6 limbs. It depends. Like I personally prefer the like raptorial designs that have the wings be the hands pretty much. but a lot of people prefer the... I don't really know how to describe this morphology. Like this morphology where there's additional pair of wings that are the wings. I guess it's like angel morphology, I don't know. There's probably a better term for this. Just forget all the figures who feature who are bipeds with wings. Okay. Let me just make a layer on top of everything to detail with, so I don't have to switch between like all the layers to make sure it's appropriately placed, appropriately pancaked between two specific layers. I'll just go ham on top of everything. Okay, we want a golden color that is all of the close details. No, this I may actually need to do within the bounds of the layers. We'll see. Let's try it like this first. Okay, this hood has like the rim like this, goes into the lapel. The smaller increase here brush size with this. Oh, and I will also need to draw the big amulet, like a medal thing. Just an amulet of some kind. I mean, if I thanks Lapis Lazuli. If I would not work fast, I would not draw shit because don't have a lot of time. But also, like, you draw pretty quickly too. It's just kind of hard to notice it about yourself, because time flies for you, but for me it's like it's all the same slog. But this one does go pretty fast. This technique kind of does kind of work very well for particular designs, and this one works out nicely. So yeah, I'm kind of on a detailing stage now, and I will probably be finished in the next 20ish minutes probably. I'm thinking of finishing early today because my energy levels are crap, which is a shame. I really wanted to stream, but I will also be streaming on Saturday. So Sunday, not Saturday. So I'll have the opportunity to catch up. It's no biggie.
Look, I haven't missed an opportunity.
And it's also like I want to host some Patreon exclusive streams finally, because I kind of promised the Patreons that, but time. It will also mean finishing the mini comics that I'm doing for the very horny one. Wink wink nudge nudge. To make the music quieter. Forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't really know how to find time for that, honestly. Just getting used to like not having the stream planned a week and a half in advance, and just as soon as I get a free day, like yeah, I'm streaming that day. It also makes it harder to make sure I am energized on the day of the stream. I'll see. Hopefully I'll get used to that. To work on the thickness dynamic on this one. First of all, I kind of want to, even out this line. I don't think it's necessary for that curve to be there. And let's unite this into a nice even thickness here. Clean. That's better. Okay, and I think I'll start another layer, and I will grab like a nice dark but not too dark brownish color to line in some details here. Maybe that's a bit too dark. I guess I'll pick a secondary lighter color too for the inner surfaces. Come on, line, please line. I need to remove this track also. I need this louder for my mojo. And a secondary color. Yeah. Kind of like that. My cry dream to play bass like this bullshit someday. Okay. Let's do 25. 25. That's fine. I should save this color quick. It's okay, we have the handy use current layer pickup tool. Let's not forget to switch it back to merged image. О Боже. Тася, мені шкода. Я сподіваюся, що на всіх буде понос. Damn. Tася keeps having bad day. I'm so sorry. Our oval is coming together. Ой, боже. Okay, I don't want to work on that portion anymore, but what I do want to do is return to this layer and I should have done this earlier, but like do the shading here. Otherwise it just doesn't quite blend in. Okay, that's a bit better. What's next? Let's use this color and 25, maybe even 30 here. Kind of signify this is the inner portion of the coat. Really helps to bring shit together. And now I want, and now I want, and now I want to do the same with the body. Because currently it's very specifically like the body itself is fine. I would say I want to focus on the hair. Where is this layer? This one. I want this portion here to be less translucent. Yep. So let's go here and work on him face. Sample the dark brown. I guess I could use this one. And some underneath the the so-called ears. Do you know that owls have like asymmetrically positioned ears? One is like lower and the other is higher, and that helps them to like kind of like we as humans with two ears, we have a stereo sound that goes like side to side, but owls also have vertical like sound direction awareness because of their asymmetry of the ears. О, окей, Тася, гарного тобі вечора. Вибач, що... Да, мені шкода, що в тебе такий хріновий день. І вибач, що не змогли приїхати. Па-па. Я сподіваюся, що це не якась, типу, аудіопроблема, а, типу, ну да. Damn. Дякую, гарного тобі вечора, сонце. Modulation. But maybe it's just a chord change. That is determining that also. Okay, that really helps. Maybe I'll do some highlights in a very limited capacity. Because currently the head is just a bit plain, lacks detail. Put the overlay feather on top of the garment too, a little bit. Yeah, it's also kind of, it looks like a very sharp shadow instead of being like, this is the color of the feathers there, which I guess I would like to amend a little bit. I mean, it's kind of both in a way, but I need to kind of signal shadow and markings separately a little bit. Which means adding a separate shadow layer, kind of. Let's see what I can do. Well, it does help. It doesn't solve it completely, but it does help. Hey. Yeah. I think this color needs some adjustment. Something like this maybe? Perhaps. I'm not a fan of this shade. This is too close. Too light. I don't know. It's stumped. A bit stumped by this. I guess I also need to kind of add this here, because it also features these little specks. As well as on the wing feathers here. Maybe repetition may legitimize. Repetition legitimizes. Repetition legitimizes. Maybe that was lacking. That does help. Just a little. And just a few lines here and there, and I think will be good. I'm still not a fan of this specific spot, honestly. It kind of annoys me. Something is off. Maybe I just change the color like this. Yeah, I'll do that. And another layer. So much layers. Periodically sees the red spot on the OBS icon in my periphery, and I'm like, message, but it's not. It just signals that the app signals that it's live, and I'm like, yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of that. It actually does this even if you're not live, but you're recording or something. Maybe, I don't remember. Maybe. Little claws. Little bird claws. Very cute. And let's do a similar thing here. Cute little bird's claws. Birds are very nice. I love birds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Unfortunately here I can't quite do this the same way because it will merge them with the book in a unpleasant way. So I guess I'll just keep them like this for no particular reason. Yeah, also add some subtle lines here. Oh no, this forces me to think which is the front, like which of the legs are on the front and which are on the back, which I have not previously considered because there was no real need to think about it. Oh no. Let's do this real quick so I don't have to worry about going out of border, or at least don't have to worry about going out of the border of the silhouette. Almost done. Doesn't look bad, but I need to clean it up a little bit here. I think I need a bit of a line separation here. By the way, I'll in the description of the stream I'll also add the socials, the like nicknames of people whose characters I'm drawing right now, so you can find the video owners. I just thought about it because the characters I used for the thumbnail, I did include the author in the description, but I didn't yet know who I will be drawing, so I'll add that later in the description. Don't like this line. Don't like. Do I like? Do I not like? Give me a sec. Consider this from far. Maybe I want a blue line instead. Yeah. Thicker blue line. Yeah, that works better. Almost done, almost done. I just need literally just a couple of details here and there. I want a separation here. I cannot keep this long. Okay. Wait up. Wait up. Sorry, I thought about waking up at 8 AM again and became sick and discussed it. Actually, I don't need to wake up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, I mixed stuff up. I don't need to wake up that early. Actually, need to wake up at like my usual time. Okay, that changes things. Good thing I actually considered that. Doesn't change the fact that I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. Oh yeah, first of all, let's add the highlights on the metal parts. One second. And medal, don't forget about the medal. Or talisman. Amulet. Charm? I know words. This looks like a medal from afar. I guess concerning characters on their own, I'll try to tilt it a little bit in the direction of the movement. Let's try to copy the symbols. The quality is a bit bad, so I can't say it will be one-to-one, but I'll try. tilting it wrong. Hi, Muted Eclipse. Wait, is it? You're definitely from ArtFight. I saw your username. Not the person I'm drawing though. Hi. I'm almost done with this attack, and then I honestly will either end the stream or will attempt to draw Evil Yuri attack. Nice. That's cool to see people from ArtFight joining my stream. You're in light because I have not streamed for months and just gotten around. I'm so freaking busy. Very glad to see new people. The owner of the character specifies it like it's not necessary to copy all the details, which I wouldn't consider anyway, but that's nice to know. But on the scale I'm working with, in terms of the character, I think I'm okay to do the symbols more or less. More or less. Yeah, although I think this one is a bit too faint. Okay, something like that. More or less. Okay, now I have to know who specifically you are. My memory is ass. I can't remember why. Oh yeah, I remembered. You did that incredible attack with Gava and Atla. Okay, thank you very much. By the way, that slapped, and it's very cool. But yeah, that makes sense. That you saw my Tumblr announcement of the stream. I'm just curious. I'm not stressing about it. It's just like I'm curious who people in my chat are, because for the most part I know a lot of people in chat because a lot of them are my friends or mutuals. Almost done with the oval D&D oval. From the D&D oval to D&D evil lesbians. Evil Yuri. Okay, mostly done. Maybe I'll polish it up a little bit after the stream. Currently I just want to put it all in a folder and maybe do some post-processing with some overlays. Because the most pressing thing I want to add is a wee bit of contrast. I like the pastels and like the nice low contrast colors, but I think the character warrants just a little bit more punch. And maybe I'll lighten the furthest wing, this one. So lighten. Okay. So it's kind of It just will look nicer like that. All I got to say. Okay, kind of done. And just a wee bit more contrast and I think this music is a bit too loud again. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, a little bit of contrast and maybe a loose shadow. I want more blue. Oh, yeah. This and yeah, okay, that slaps. I like that. Think I've been blessed. And I'll add some like very simple background. Maybe I should make at least an attack where I consider the wrong direction, where I consider the environment a little bit. I just don't have the brain juice for that for the most part. I already kind of made more attacks than I expected I would because tired, but it is kind of addicting. I kind of get what they mean by the ArtFight magic. It's just kind of... Honestly, the biggest problem I'm facing right now is finding characters that inspire me. Well, I want to draw, but finding characters that kind of in a particular moment I am choosing to draw attacks that I have the mood to draw. I have accumulated some bookmarks, but which like I have a separate folder entirely dedicated to dragon girls. I'm just like scrolling the dragon girl tag. I also like looked dragon like monster and creature girl tags, but there was nothing there for some weird reason. Preposterous. Something abstract like this. Though maybe I'll change the color a little bit. Yeah. No, I don't like emojis. Again, I will probably do some final touches off stream when my brain is a bit less fried. There's like a thing, like these circular like accents are very nice compositionally in order to like empathize the characters' like features, but also I don't want to abuse visuals that evoke iconography too much, because that can kind of project not the vibe that I want, which is a bit of a weird problem to have. I think that's nice, it's a bit more subtle. Wow, you're so fast. You're just telling me that I draw fast, but like you finished an attack while watching me stream. That's actually a very like nice thing to be able to like use a stream for like co-working space? Would that be a space? I don't know how to describe it. Opportunity, I suppose. Just a little thing to have playing while you draw. I suppose that's like what a lot of people do with drawing streams in particular. It's just that I personally have not used. I guess I just don't watch drawing streams, period. Because that's more of a reason why that's not a very familiar concept for me. Not really the type of thing I watch much of necessarily. I'll do some adjustments later. Okay. Oh my god, I have not saved this canvas once. That's a dangerous game I'm playing. Very dangerous. How do you spell Pascal? Freak. Is it K or is it C? Where? Help! I lost the character. Nor. Please. Where? Did they close the tab? Apparently I closed this tab. No. Okay, it's C. Okay. Which makes sense. Okie dokie. One done. I have another hour. What can I do in an hour? Very good question. It's way too little for Evil Yuri, considering that I need to read the description of the character, which is a kind of lengthy. Damn, they have a the ship I want to draw. They have a playlist. Like the character itself has a playlist, and the ship has a playlist. Damn. I mean, I read part of it off stream. I don't know. I don't think I have the brain juice for this on stream. I think I will try. Oh my god, this character has even more text. No. I guess if it's just representative art, it's fine. I mean, like just the character without like any interactions. Though it's not fun like this. I like reading descriptions. I'm just tired right now. Damn. What's going on? They also seem very interesting. Yeah, there was like a person that made an attack for painted attack for Atla, and they have very cool characters. But again, so much description. A changeling druid of the shepherd. Is there anything simpler I have on hand, on standby? Maybe one of the dragon girls I have saved up. This one has very cool design, but it's also quite complicated. My brain. This one is cute. Big Okay, input from chat. Actually, they're kind of similar in the sense that they're green dragon girls. Copy. So we have our fighters. Copy image, please. Fighter 1. Fighter 1, Serene, and Fighter 2. Kind of bag coded. Clunker. Interesting name. Who do we draw? While you think, I will go grab some water. I'll actually do something like this. While I'm grabbing water. Boop. Boop. Ah! Don't do that. Please. Let me do this. Just let me do this. And I'll go grab some water. Nobody got off. No voting. Just like America. Voter turnout is at the historic low. That's alright. I think I'll draw Clanker. But I will maybe change the outfit a little bit. The vibes are nice for both, but Clunker has a little bit more characterization. Also, her dragon form, there's just one like scribbly sketch, but it fucks. Like, look at this amazing shape. No, no. They have this. I just noticed they have this. No. Damn. I don't really care. Okay, dokie. So dragon. Honestly, I would kind of fuck with drawing her dragon form. Seems cute, especially with. Yeah, I wondered where the whiskers are in the dragon designs, and I didn't notice initially, but it's whiskers. Oh my god, that's cute. She has whiskers. Damn, maybe I'll. I want to draw a dragon girl, but maybe I'll actually draw just a dragon. I mean, it's still a dragon girl, but I mean, like, not Antra. Like, yeah, like this shape is amazing. And I like me some good creature. And it doesn't seem like the person has a very good drawing of the dragon form. Maybe they're not very interested in having one, but I might give it a shot. It's just such a good shape. Like, look at this. Amazing. Brings immense joy. And a portrait. I mean, I both find the dragon form and the human form quite appealing, but look at this loaf, amazing, amazing. Yeah, I'll do some brainstorming, and I hope that my hand kind of takes over, because I'm having like out of body experiences right now at this point with my level of I don't know how to describe it. It's not like I'm tremendously tired, but I'm definitely kind of just like this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. Big fluffy fucking tail. Surprisingly, the horns are very different shape from the human reference. The human reference has very like complicated horn shape. A little bit hard to kind of something like this, I guess. I'll put the ear a bit further away. And also let's shrink this baby. We want like a pose where she's kind of upright on the rear legs, like a weird fucking cat having some kind of snack, maybe. I think in this drawing they're like tending to their riches. I'm kind of assuming from the description. She likes to eat and she loves her coins, and is like a merchant of some kind. That uses illusion magic to appear in a human form. Big fucking tail. Also bat wings. No common, just bat wings. It's like an odd thing, but I'm kind of bad at drawing bat wings. I don't know how to do that. Not a technique I'm master of. The water break reinvigorated some yapping muscles in my brain, at least, because I was kind of losing it completely. I also think it's like when I'm finishing a drawing, I'm very locked in, and it's hard to find mental capacity to add commentary. I notice that a lot with finishing drawings on stream. It's like when there's like little left, but you need to kind of go all around the picture and consider what you need to add with these final touches. It takes up a lot of space in the brain. Ridiculous thing. Damn. Very satisfying shape. Like incredibly incredible. Like look at this thing. Oh my god. She's so cute. Big fluffy fucking dragon. But also wanted human form. I don't know. They're both very cute. Let's do like a couple of sketches and I'll pick. Cause I need to. I'm technically warmed up, but also like also I just want to play around a little bit. Brom. Incredibly endearing whiskers. Oh, I just noticed she does have like tail wings in human form also, and a fluffy like and a fluffy also. I forgot the whiskers, which is criminal. Never forget Dragon Girl's whiskers. They put you in our jail for that. Why did I? Okay. Sketch 1. Now sketch 2 for the human form, which, never mind my gender, but I will probably make a little bit fatter to match the dragon appearance. I will probably do the dragon one. At least like if I did it off stream, I would probably take a little bit more time to consider, like maybe a scene for the humanoid form pose, but brain empty, cannot think. So like I would probably have taken the time to read the description. And I guess I can do that real quick. She trades dragon rides for gold, but her hoard is small because she wasn't informed how much she could make for traveling. So she lets people ride her for money. Interesting. I made it sound more suggestive than it is. Big fucking horns. I would say my preoccupation with Dragon Girls is unironically like a professional deformation, because one of my reoccurring clients orders a lot of her Dragon Girl, and I'm kind of just my brain has been changed over all of these years. Now I can't live without at least one Dragon Girl a month, or I may die of Dragon Girl deficiency. Well, I don't know either what I'm talking about. Somebody's cooking something yummy, and I am drooling just the normal amount because of that. Oh no, what are they making? Stupidest thing is, like, after the stream is done, most of the stores will be closed. No, I wasn't planning on buying anything, any other groceries today. Let me check the permissions. If I can draw her without clothes, I would. Aw. Oh, okay. This person does not welcome nudity, so we can't. So I'll have to think about an outfit. Oh no. That's alright. I think the only character I drew nude throughout the... No, I drew at least two. One actually pretty suggestive. As much as, like, being covered in blood is suggestive, which is very... but yeah, I need to think of an outfit. An outfit for a dragon girl who trades rides for money. Be cool. I guess that would be fun idea for a collab. Not collab, crossover. Like to draw her with your character, where it's like the character riding her dragon form. I assume like the rides are in her dragon form. That would only make sense. Okay, so probably some kind of skirt. I mean, I could just go with this outfit. It's a nice outfit. I think I will just kind of tweak it slightly. For reasons. Like, the dress is very nice. I would probably make the skirt just a little bit fuller. And give her like something apron-esque. And maybe a little bit more covering. Yeah, love this track. Remember, it's such a like very representative core observer track that is also very is just very maybe I'll do like a modern outfit or not. Her outfit is like this weird, like kind of historic but also like not really like anime kind of situation, which is not a style I'm very proficient at. Okay, but I like the shapes that I am birthing right now. And okay, I need to make it a bit louder because I need my music juice. Here's a little bit lower, so I have the space for that second horn here, which probably wraps around a bit to the front. And this horn probably I'll also wrap like that. Let's establish a face a little bit He's so cute. We're going for something very chill. Maybe even a bit sleepy. Okay, right now she looks a bit not mad, but kind of like serious, I guess. It's okay. We'll do some adjustments. I'm a fan of her green lips. Actually, maybe I'll actually modify her snout to give her like a proper snout, or at least like something a bit more snout-esque. Because I think she already kind of has this kind of snout, like very subtle snout situation. I'll just exaggerate it a little bit. I mean, she also has this like kind of cheeky vibe. Little bit mischievous. I had that like cleaning sketches is one of my favorite techniques to use, but also the results from it is incredibly inconsistent. Sometimes cleaning sketches goes incredibly well, and sometimes it just kind of falls apart. Hard. Don't forget to give her glasses. There's nothing worse you can do than rid a character of glasses. Oh my god, okay, I'm vibing immensely with this. I guess I may just do a bonus doodle of the dragon design. It is a shame that I can't really make an attack with two images, like one attack with two images. It is necessarily a second attack, which I don't want a second attack. I want just a bonus of doodle. That is part of the attack. What if I want to make a comic? Just theoretically. If you can do that, let me know, please. I'm still a bit of a ArtFight noob. Bug. Bug Dragon Girl. They said it couldn't be done. These whiskers are incredibly endearing. It does make her kind of like cockroachy in vibe, which is also endearing, but I may be biased. I had a dream, I think this night, yeah, this night, because it was definitely provoked by me watching a "This is a spider in your house" a video by the dude whose name escapes me. Yeah, maybe I will actually give her like a more modern clothing. I want to like give her a ribbed turtleneck sweater. Weirdly enough, I think she would look better with loose pants here rather than a skirt, which I rarely trade skirt for pants, but here I think it speaks to me. I think she needs like very like loose big pants. We need to think about shoes. Terrible, I know. Shoes are hard. Sometimes they just materialize in my head, and sometimes I'm like, what the hell do I get them? The freak in my head goes, yes, yes, yes. Why? Not sure. Not sure. I'm telling you, I'm a Dragon Girl psycho, apparently. At least I've become one. This is an endearing concept. The dragon who's a girl who's a dragon. Ain't it perfect? I'm not even like that into dragons these days. Unlike childhood, but I don't know, this is different. This is something new and exciting. New frontier for me. I'm still exploring. Oh! Yeah. And I will also give like a cardigan. A loose turtleneck sweater underneath and a cardigan on top. Yeah. Neighbor, stop teasing me with your tasty meals. I can't have. We need to leave in order to blow my nose because it's getting really itchy. I like the sketch, but like there's two wolves inside me right now. It's like, do I keep cleaning the sketch or do I just start a line layer? So I'm definitely not painting this. I want the lines. Oh, I don't want to but sometimes cleaning isn't that much faster than relining. A lot of the time, actually, it's kind of hassle. I guess I'm chilling, I'm vibing, so it doesn't really matter. I probably just keep cleaning it. She's so cute. Why are my hands so itchy? They itch in a way that my hands usually itch after sun exposure, and I have not left my home for hours. What's up with that? It's not even daytime anymore. It's quite dark outside already. Body does weird thing again. I do have lovely, like, mildest of, like, I guess you could call it sun allergy. I get, like, rashes from sun sometimes. Crazy stuff. See, mildest because it's very inconsistent and it doesn't always happen. Only when my body feels like it. Honestly true with a lot of stuff. Like my allergies this year just kind of like, they taunted me for a bit and then I just kind of skedaddled and I'm still like, eh? Why? I mean, thanks I guess, but I know you will return. They want me to feel safe first. Doesn't strike in the most unopportune moment for me. Scary. So itchy. Fat dragon girl, go 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 go. Fat dragons are the best. Actually the creature ever. The most creature ever. I'll do like these little shoes, little shoes. I don't know. I don't know how they're called. I don't know shoes names in English. Shoes fit for hooves. Okay, kind of, sort of, this kind of thing. A dragon girl thing. Big fluffy fucking tail. Best thing ever. Though I am now realizing that the pose is like kind of she's leaning on something, but there is nothing there. I have miscalculated. What is she leaning on? I do not know. Do I care to fix that? I don't know. Am I committed enough? What do I do? Wait. We can pretend there's like an invisible thing she's leaning on. Though, considering the position of her tail, that would be a bit... And imagine kind of something like a fence. Maybe like a wooden fence. Let's... How that would look? How would that look? Kind of a pole like that, and a beam like that, and like a cartoony farm fence. Yeah, there's just Gaussian number 3, but cover. Guess I give me some. Do we even care if the tail fits there? Except could adjust the lens just a tiny bit, so it kind of works like this and like this. Like this, like that. That's how we do it. I mean, that looks endearing. Cute. Does her outfit fit that kind of environment? Not particularly, but let's not worry about that too much. We're just having fun. Okay. Munching on my French toast adjacent snack. Mm-hmm. Damn. Lapis finished another attack. Holy shit. Absolutely unhinged. I guess why not check it out? I need to just add your profile to like my save tabs or something, so I don't have to scroll my list of subscribed followers on ArtFight. Probably good. Or add something of yours to bookmarks. Probably a better idea. Sorry for munching, I'm hungry. I need some sugar in my blood. Working with one hand does kind of slow me down because I can't access my shortcuts. It's a pretty good sketch. Honestly, I'm kind of past my well, almost past my set goal for the time I was planning on streaming for today, so maybe I'll actually just skedaddle. I think I'll fill in the base color and wrap things up. I'll probably just clean up the sketch, add some more colors, and call it for this attack. I do still wanna doodle the dragon form. It's just so freaking nice, and I feel bad that the artist doesn't have a good drawing of the like dragon form of the character. Even if it's just a colored sketch. By some random. Feeling the greens. Green is such a good color. I already had like my bestie bought me a glorb pin, like that green alien cat meme. Not pin, but charm. And not only did I go back to the artist who made those and like ordered another version of it, like there is one that is kind of blue and one that is like the original green, but I also made a pin badge, I guess, for glorb. You know, got a mild fixation on that alien kitten. It's just so cute, and I like the like neon lime green color. It sparks joy. And for a while now, I kind of wanted in my have a few outfits that feature like lilac and lime green colors, and have that like stereotypical alien kind of aesthetic references. And I think Glorb is kind of a perfect figure to include to that. Why is my nose so freaking itchy? It's actually ridiculous. It's like the surface of the nose is very itchy. So tickly. I'm feeling like a spider that like has those like super fine satay that feel the slightest air movement, and they kind of wriggle because of my own voice, and that makes my nose tickle. Horrible. Nice. Just the color a little bit. Though I really like the shade. It's a bit. Not quite yet. Something like that. Amount of toast. Okay, I think that's all for today. And as I said, I will try my damn hardest to make another stream happen on Sunday, so I'll see you then. Obviously, this attack will likely be finished by then. I will not like pick up from where I left off. I'll probably do something different, but it will still be an ArtFight stream. Yeah. Your pace is slower. Okay, Lapis, like, chill. You're making us all eat dust. But yeah, may all of you have a nice rest of your days, whatever time it is, and thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. Bye bye.